Is this the worst ever Globe Earth Defender online? Tell me.
10 things all flat earthers say.
Well, I'm not a flat earther, but seeing as YouTube at the moment is pushing middle-aged men that dress up as teenagers in my suggestion box, I'm going to entertain you, sweet cheeks.
Gravity's a myth.
No, I'm only speaking for myself here, all right? I'm a demonstrable realist, not a flat earther. I like the propaganda you're presenting there as well, that goes along with your gravity is a myth. No, let me correct you there, Mr. Propaganda. The way reality presents itself to us hasn't been denied. Never. The heliocentric stories attached to the way reality presents itself are denied, okay? And no one has ever claimed the Earth is what you're showing on the screen here. So again, you're a con man. You make money from lying and misrepresenting people, and you fool and deceive your viewers. That's not a lot. That's not an opinion. That's a fact that you've proven with this video we're entertaining right now. You're showing propaganda, associating it with the flat Earth, and yet no one, no flat earther on this Earth has ever claimed this. This guy's a con man.
Deny gravity, yet can't explain why we aren't flying off into space.
What? Because the Earth's not a fucking spinning, wobbling, oscillating ball, you fool. Wow, this guy can't discern whatsoever. He doesn't even understand the argument of other people. Is he really that dumb as well as dishonest? Wow.
8 inches per mile squared.
Oh yeah, they love throwing this formula around, but understanding it, that's a different story. It's as useful as...
Oh, mate, you're useless, bud. You're just coming up with irrelevant tosh. That's the formula that matches the globe Earth mathematics. Of course, that's all you've got is mathematical stories that do not match demonstrable reality. Christ.
Split teapot for measuring Earth's curve.
Water doesn't curve.
Ever seen a raindrop? Water curve.
Mate, sophist irrelevant tosh only highlights how dishonest and stupid you are. It's not water doesn't curve. We all know raindrops exist, mate. Here's the claim. Well, certainly as far as I'm concerned, large, standing bodies of water do not have the ability to display convexity upon its surface. Fact. Nothing to do with raindrops, pal.
Just like the Earth.
I'd vacuum of space, though.
They think space is trying to suck us off, and not in the good way either.
And look at the crap this guy's talking about. No, you can't have a vacuum reside next to an air pressure system without solid separation. Don't know who you've been getting this information from. Vacuum cleaner space. No, not my claim, mate.
Gravity keeps us grounded.
Are we spinning out of control?
They fear we'd fly off a spinning Earth, but Earth's leisurely spin isn't tossing anyone off.
Earth's doing ludicrous speeds in at least 4 different directions at the same time. And yet gravity, which you think makes that silly spinning, wobbling, oscillating ball of stupidity a reality, gravity can be overcome by a gentle breeze. Therefore isn't man enough for the Earth to be spinning, wobbling, oscillating, doing ludicrous speeds in all different directions. Fact!
What about the moon's cold line?
They claim moonlight.
Can't say I've measured it, so can't really comment on that. But it's obvious the moon's self-illuminating and isn't sunlight, because otherwise the sky at night between the sun and the moon would be lit up, wouldn't it? But it doesn't. It's not, is it? That's a very obvious observation. Is to catch the moon at night, observe it. Take note of where the sun is, supposedly in the heliocentric model, and then look at the sky in between. And here's the best bit. Use your brain to discern that the moon is self-illuminating.
It cools things down. Nope, it's just reflected sunlight.
You really think rivers come...
Reflected sunlight, prove it. Prove it. You can't. So again, you're just repeating tosh that's obviously not true.
blow uphill?
They're puzzled by water flowing uphill on a globe, but it's all...
Nah, mate. Again, if the Earth was a ball and I was stood at the mouth of a very, very large river, remember the claim, wherever I am, I'm on top of the ball. So if I'm stood at the mouth of a very large, long river, the source of the river will be below the curve, according to your fantasy world. Therefore, would have to flow uphill in relation to me. All right, pal? Again, you are struggling with simple, demonstrable truths.
About elevation.
Why are we closer to the sun?
They're confused about being closer to the sun in winter. It's Earth's tilt, not distance, that matters.
It's
What are you? What's he on about? The sun just moves around in the sky. What are you on about, mate? This guy doesn't have a clue.
a scientism.
They dismiss science.
Nah, mate, you're the one who cited a raindrop as proof of a large standing body of water displaying convexity upon its surface. Practical references that can be tested and verified by all. I love. The problem is, none of that backs the globe Earth theory.
It's a belief system. Science is about evidence and experiments, not faith.
You're all just indoctrinated.
They say we are brainwashed. Yeah,
Well, you are, mate. The stuff you've cited is clearly ridiculous. You've cited stuff that no one believes. You've cited stuff that I don't think anyone's ever said or cited. You've shown cartoons of an edge, like a rectangle Earth. Again, no one's ever claimed that. You're just a liar, a con man, a middle-aged man that dresses up as a teenager. Sad, mate. You're conning your viewers. You're lying and misrepresenting people, all for financial gain. And it's logged forever on YouTube for people to see. You really messed up, fella.
they echo the same flat Earth chant over and over again. Talk about irony. Top 10.
The projection off this boy is unbelievable. So his top 10 things were things that no one actually says or believes it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is probably the worst ever Globe Earth representative online. He's clearly not the full ticket, because he must be in his 50s. He still thinks he's a teenager. He cites things that no one believes, cons his viewers, all for financial gain by lying and misrepresenting the people he features in his videos. He's certainly done that about me, showing maps that aren't my claim, talking absolute garbage, citing no practicality, and lying and misrepresenting. Mate, what have you done? Dear, oh dear.